So I made a video where I gave you guys my Inazuma 11 Victory Road of Heroes team. And then I asked you guys to send me on Twitter your teams. And you did that. So I have a ton of teams here to review, react to, and give you guys my opinions on. Please don't take any of this too personally. It's just for fun. And I'm just giving you guys my opinions on these teams. And my opinion in the grand scheme of things means absolutely nothing. But with that being said, it's time for me to give you guys my incredibly important opinion on these teams. Okay, so here we are. I have my photo gallery open with a bunch of the teams you guys sent on Twitter. There will be another chance to do this in the future where you guys can send me on Discord and we'll get more notice on Twitter and a proper tweet to reply to. Just a ton of people sent me their tweet. I wasn't expecting it in the slightest, so I just thought I might as well review all the ones sent to me now. Let's hop in. First up, I think this is from Zikria AK. It's a pretty good team. I like the inclusion of Shindakrak. Think he really makes the team. Anyway, moving on. Alright, Dark Templar Reborn. So I'm assuming this is a play on the Dark Templars, which I do think the Dark Templars, the Black Templars, there's something like that. I do think it's one of the more interesting teams in Inazuma 11, just because we don't get enough of them. I feel like they are very underrated. If I was to make a top 10 underrated teams in the game, this would definitely be like number 3. Something like that. Who knows? But I like this team. I think it's full of some fun little scout characters. I love the inclusion of characters like Styx and Cheetah. Banshu is a really cool character. I feel like I've never seen this character before in my life. That's a really cool character. Love the inclusion of Moorfield. Horzen I think is really cool. I'm not too keen on Gali personally. Or Analyst really. There's a few here where it's like, I'm personally not too bothered, but as a whole, I think this is a really cool team. I think it's sick. Sick start. Honestly, Victory Road, Bylong, Aiden, Heath, Simeon, Aphrodite, Kruger, Hikaru, partner Sebastian. Actually, Sebastian is a midfielder and not a defender, so this team is hereby invalid. They also have Phobos, Billy, Nathan, Dark Emperor's Nathan, Volpine, and Gandarus down there on the bench. All in all, it's a fun team. It's a pretty, obviously, basic team as far as teams go, but there's not really any crime associated with being basic. If these are your favorite characters, these are your favorite characters. Holy shit, I just realized how absolutely base this team is. That they've put Edgar and Xavier in defense. I was just distracted by Sebastian. You put Edgar and Xavier in defense. Also massive plus for having a Victory Road of Heroes character in your team. This is a sick team, actually. You put Edgar and Xavier in defense. That's the coolest thing you could have done. Infinity, Sanford, Janice, Tsugu. Who the fuck is Tsugu? Is that an Orion character? Band Junior, Fitzroy, Billy, Clear, Shizendu, Kitagami, Sean, Shinohara, Star, Forge, Bylong, Fisher. We are seeing a few teams that are having Shizendu is in goal, which is pretty cool. I'm not overly like mad on Shizendu. I think he's a tad basic, just off first glance, but I think it's cool people putting a Victory Road of Heroes character in their team. Kitagami is a base choice, as is Fitzroy. Tsugu, I think, looks really cool. Despite the fact I feel this is my first time ever seeing them in my life. I like this team. I really like Forge. Is Forge one of the bloody Southern Claw, Northern Fang players? I feel like I've never seen them before in my life. But I'm a fan. I like this team. It's a fun team. Fun team. Eruption Slash. Hello. Dominico, Sioke, Laurel. There's a few Orion characters here, which is always sick to see. Akka is a brilliant choice. It's another person. Xavier in defense. Xavier in defense. Xavier in defense. That's the coolest thing anyone in their life could have done. Also, you put fucking Louis Tomlinson in your team, and for that, you deserve top grades. Heath. Again, I feel like that character I've never seen before in my life. But I like it. Hades on your bench. Nev Aaron. Hell yeah. You know what? Base team. Victory Road team. Kevin, Sean, Sakurazaki, Janice, Shadow, Shinohara, Trevor, Kudakai, Kisoji, Bobby, Mark, Elliot, Shizendu, Kaya, Aphrodite, Yagiyu. Oh, do I hear the sounds of the bass drum playing? Because this person's put in a ton of Victory Road of Heroes characters. That front two of Kevin and Sean is fun. I feel like you never ever see Kevin on teams like this. I guess people just associate him with being too basic. You have Trevor and Bobby alongside Kudakai and Kizoji. You do have Mark in goal, and that is a sin punishable by death. But you make up for it by the fact that you have Shadow in midfield, which just seems kind of cool. I'm not overly keen on Shadow, just like the fact you're playing players out of position. I just think that's fun. Unless it's Sebastian 4, right? That's where I draw the line. Sakurazaki and Shinohara. It's my choice to put them as your wingers rather than up front. But you know what? Fair play. I like this team. It's a fun team. I love the inclusion of the Victor and Heroes characters. I love the implication that Elliot is your goalkeeper on your bench. I just think that's funny. But overall, I think it's a really cool team. I like it. Top Gs. Now we're talking. You have Sirius in defense. Who the hell is that? Fool. Zhou Zing is one of the coolest players I've seen in my life. Perseus, Froy, Valentine. Bloody ripped me off having Perseus as your cam. Fair play. Shizendu, again, another person with Shizendu in goal. Xavier and Sakurazaki. Sakurazaki, obviously, we know, is sick. You have the Mary Times coach as your coach, which is the coolest thing anyone's ever done in their life. And overall, I think there's a lot to like about this team. You've gone with a lot of characters who I'd fit under the branch of trying too hard to be cool. If I was going to really nitpick, like Valentine for me is the ultimate. Obviously, people like Valentine. Because, come on, Valentine has that design. He's the pretty boy. There's a lot of pretty boys on this team, I'd say. But that's, like, maybe me, like, really pulling at straws. I don't know. I think it's a really cool team, though. Zhou Zing is a really base choice. Hell yeah, shout out to you. Azua Z. Oh, fucking hell, you have a name and everything? You're not playing Zine as a defender. You are playing Pants. Is Pants a defender? Bro, is Pants actually a defender? Is my life a lie? Polearm is a defender. Joe King in goal. Shinohara up front is based. Bellatrix, Shark. Sure, why not? Shark. A bunch of players from the Chrono Stones Ragnarok teams, which is cool. On the bench, you'd love to see that. Sapphire. A lot of cool picks in this team. Cannot argue with it. Azure Z. Fair play. Eerie team. Oh, this is like a girls only type team. You have the cryptocurrency on the bench. Also, you have Eureka, and I love the little art you've got for Eureka there. I think that's really funny. Makia, Shirato. Oh my god, they're in Japanese. Oh, abort. Okay, well, I love lots. No, I think the team is really cool. I love like theme teams. I think this is a really cool one. Amity is cool, is a really cool goalkeeper. Poway, sick choice. Konoha, sick choice. Yeah, like this team. I love the inclusions from the Alias characters as well. Love them. Cryptocurrency on the bench, based. Team name. Oh shit, team name. Fucking hell. Alright, Elliot, Flora, Sean, Ricardo, Jude, Laurel, Hikaru, Aka, Yale, Gabby. Oh fucking hell, you put Drake and Yale in your team and you start looking like every single person ever in a Inazuma 11 Go 1 team. I mean, it's a sick team. I like it a lot. Tezuka and Faye. Faye is another character. Faye and Kevin, two characters you never ever see in this kind of team. Also Jude, I guess. I bet you never ever see Jude. But Aka Reese is a cool choice. There are a lot of cool choices in this. It's obviously quite a normie team. Ooh, normies, get them out of my video. But no, I think it's a cool one. I like a lot of this team. Jack on the bench. Again, love the implication that he's your goalkeeper. Just by the fact that he's in that position rather than Princeton. But yeah, it's a cool team. I like this team. Team name? Team approval. Oh my god, you've got Eddie up front. Based. Sebastian in defense. Based. Wolf, Aphrodite. Based. Hades. Based. Kisoji. Based. Someone's absolutely trying to rip me off here, even putting Climbstein in there to really tickle my balls. But it works. It works. I think I reviewed this one on my stream as well, which you should always watch. You should always check out my live streams. But this is a sick team. It is very much a team made to please me, which I appreciate. But it's a sick team. I like it. Victor of the Heroes, Gale up front, Despina, Reef, Heath, Tsugu. Fucking Tsugu strikes again. Holy shit, you've got Barry in your defense. Barry and Frankie, the boys. You know what? Instant win. Instant 5 stars. I mean, come on. I think you have 2 goalkeepers on your bench, which might be even more based than anything else you've ever done. Though a lot of this is screaming based. This is a mental team. The fact that some person sat down and put this team together genuinely blows my mind, but in the best way possible. I love it. Ganymede, your star striker. All win. I love the fact that Shinohara and Kisoji, holy shit, I actually know their names, don't have their names. I love it. That's fantastic. That makes the team. Willow, ooh, hello. It seems to be an Ares Orion really only team, except for Ayuba, who's just sitting there in goal being a fucking bird. But I like it. Sean as a defender is always a base choice. Xavier is too far forward. By that I mean Zine Xavier, not Xavier. Bloody hell, it's confusing. I like it. It's a cool team. Aries art looks sick, and it doesn't look any less sick here. Jude, Mark, Nathan may potentially be the most basic bench to ever exist, but you know what? You deserve it for having a pretty cool regular team. Awesome team. Holy shit, this must be an awesome team. They've got Rock. This is an awesome team. Spider, Jared. Why is his name in all lower caps? It's just Jared. That's so funny. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely adore that. Neil. His name's just fucking Neil. Hermes, Nino. Nino is the best choice here by a mile. Nino is absolutely by a mile the best choice here. Bunny, Torch, Gandaris, Rock, Hermes. Yeah, I like this team. It's a fun team. You've got some really fun picks that make it. Nino, come on. Hermes, fucking Jared. Spider's cool, Fake's cool, Gandaris is cool, Bunny's cool. Lots of cool picks. I like it. Dark Beta. Hello. I love the custom pictures you've chosen here. Really, really cool. Hyzaki is never looked so... I don't know what the word for it would be. So, yeah, let's just go so. Hyzaki, Atsuya, Beta, Kira, Emeriko, Hattori, Paue, Kineko, Xiao Rao, Isa, and Norika. I love it. And then the bench, Nai, Tsurugi, Rasarit, Tenma, and Mizakumiya. Again, you've gone Japanese names. Ew. Original names that aren't the dub. Get them out of my video. But I love this team. I love Aiden up front. I love Hyzaki on the wing. I love Beta on the wing. I love the fact you're playing Kira Hiruto is a cam. I love the fact you've got Hattori on your team. Paue in defense feels like a power move. I love the all-girl back five. I think that's sick. Xiao Rao is a really cool pick. Yeah, lots of really cool picks here. Love it. Spark Force. Ooh, hello Jude and Caleb in the midfield. Something that is surprisingly not normie despite being normie. You also have Max on your team, so fucking round of applause. Adore that pick. Overall, pretty cool team. Keenan and Eugene Peabody. Holy shit. Fair play. Okay, best team actually. You've got Eugene Peabody as a defender. This is the best team. All time. I don't know what the all time refers to. This is just all of time encapsulated into one single team. You've got Archer. I mean, come on. That's an instant win into my heart. As is having Perry. And surprisingly, Hilfert on the bench is potentially one of my kinks. Just having Hilfert on the bench. That's the sign of a good person. Sean, Zine, Heath, Stonewall, Aphrodite, Janice, Bunny, Downtown, Goldie. Yeah, fair play. Decent team. Bench, Axel and Sonny potentially make you lose some points. And Mark. But aside from that, love it. Really cool. Spark, fucking hell. I thought Spark Force just came back to haunt me. Basil Hardy up front is one I thought we'd see a lot more of, but I've not seen any of yet. Same with Lil Howe. Lil Howe. This is fucking rapper name. Lee Howe, Torch, Simeon, Laurel, Cronus, Trevor, Nino, Sword, TM, Bomber, Alonzo. Alonzo. Hello, Alonzo. I like it. Nino is a cool choice, as always. Trevor's a cool choice. Cronus is a really cool choice. Some really cool choices here. I thought you'd think would be normie, but aren't. Because no one picks them. So I love it. And Kasoji on the bench. Based. This is a team simply called Gus. Because I guess they have Gus Martin on there. They also have, in one of the weird picks that might actually not make it to the game, bloody Arthur Sweet, his young version. Pop off. Sakurazaki, Demeter, Nauman, Aphrodite, Midford, Rozu, Jimmy Esther, Todd, holy shit. Daisy, holy shit. Fair play, this is the greatest team to ever exist. I can't argue with this. And that is it. That is the last team. You know what? I was going to pick a favorite, but there are quite a few good ones. I'm going to go with the person who had Frankie and Barry as their defenders. You can't really beat that, to be honest. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And if you want to send me your Victor to Heroes teams, always just at me on Twitter. And once I get enough of them, I'll do another video like this. Or if I'm ever looking for them in particular, I'll make a thing on my Discord server. So you can go check out my Discord server. Or I'll make just a general tweet asking for them. We'll see what happens first. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And see you soon. Bye-bye.